Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. I'd like to apologize. It's very loud in there, so I'm hoping that you guys can hear this. So anyways, what you want to do is you want to keep your ohm meter on this. You always double check before you install your wire. Here it's calls for 45 ohms. So we're going to use, make sure that your meter tests 45 ohms. Now this Deidre, I use this Deidre because it's a little cheaper than the Schluter Deidre, but I do use the Schluter warm wire because it is a little bit better. So on that, see that grid there, you can go 3 inches, 3.5. 208 volts is 2 inches. So just make sure you have the right. This is a 240 volt wire system harness. So as you can see, I put green tape on there because I'm going to make sure that I have enough wire. I'm going to have to stretch it just a little bit further from the walls and stuff because he forgot to take a little bit of a calculation for his mother's makeup cabinet. I would like to tuck some under there for her. So remember, you always go between 22 to 23 inches on your cabinets. So from your wall to your toe kick, it's going to be 23 to 22 inches. Don't go 16 or 17 inches. You want to keep your wire outside of the cabinets. If you have your wire under the cabinets, your wire will be faulty. It will heat up and it'll shut your wire off. So you always keep 3.5 inches from the baseboard walls and 22 to 23 inches from your cabinet walls. So here, I'm just getting ready again. Like I said, I check like 3, 4, 5 times. I always keep that ohm monitor on because especially when I install too, you don't want to break in a wire. So all right. So for the hardwood, that's an opening. There's going to be hardwood there. You need to stay back 3.5 inches from that hardwood. You don't want to get too close to the hardwood, just because it'll like the cat. It'll just discolor it. So here you go. So I'm just making sure from the cabinet. I'm going to go 23 inches. All right, and 3.5 inches from the toe or the trim wall where they're going to put baseboard. And I'm just gonna keep continuing. As you see, the right and left, there's going to be cabinets, so I'm going to keep it 23 inches from that, and just keep continuing through. Okay. Again, guys, I'm really sorry. It's really loud. They're doing some quick drives on the floor on the outside of that. So, okay, so I'm gonna try and get a little bit more wire for her. So from that shower curb, I'm gonna go 6 inches because, like I said, I had to extend a little bit more wire for the makeup cabinet there, so she can have some room for her feet to keep nice and toasty. And from your toilet flange, you're going to want to keep it about 8 to 9 inches from the toilet flange, just because you don't want the heat to melt the toilet flange, because most of the times they are wax or rubber. But if it's rubber, you can go a little bit closer for your toilet flange. All right. See, those wires are spaced out 3.5 inches. And there you go. There's your cabinet wall. So I'm 23, 22 inches from that. All right. And that's the other side of the cabinet. This is the laundry room, I believe. So we'll keep away from that. Okay. Now, you always put 2 thermostat cables in. You always have to have 2. If one is faulty, one breaks in the future, you'll always have a backup. It's very rare that it goes faulty, but you know, by code, you're supposed to do that. So it's always good to have two. If you have three, by all means, put in three. The more, the merrier. But usually it comes with two. So what we're going to do is we're going to put that in between the 3.5-inch wire. So we're going to go center of that pocket. And if you pay close attention, you'll see what I'm talking about. I'll take a snapshot for you. All right. Again, my apologies for the noise over there. I should have told him to stop so I can do my commenting, but it's not right for me to tell the contractors to stop. Everybody has to keep continuing to work to get things accomplished and done. So what I do is I don't feed my wire through the tube going up to the thermostat box. I do that the next day after I flash. It's just a little bit easier, so I like doing it that way. But you don't have to do that. You can feed everything through the tube up to the box, but it's whatever you feel comfortable with. So I just find it a little easier for me this way. And remember, guys, keep that OM box on so you can just your tester to make sure that you have no breaks in your line. It's kind of really hard to break your line. It's not like back in the day where you had to be really careful with it. But things have changed, and wires, harness are a lot more stronger than what they used to be back in the day. So it's kind of like double coated. All right, so I'm getting somewhere here. I was wondering if you guys can subscribe and like and share. It always helps my channel out. I do a lot of work, guys. I'm always busy all the time. I actually do quite a bit of NHL players as well. I just don't mention them. But right now I'm doing one that's coming up. He's plays for the New Jersey Devils. He's parents' house, so it'll be very interesting. I'm looking forward to showing you that job. So I'm working on that right now. Anyways, just make sure put your secondary wire in there and do the same thing. Put it in the center between the two, the 3.5-inch wires that are spaced out. Also, when you're done, take a picture of your ohms, and also take a picture with a tape to show your inspection and your electrician and your builder, like the spacing where the cabinets are, like 23 inches from the wall, 3.5 inches from the baseboards, the openings, everything like that, so it passes inspection. You always keep a picture of everything, guys. It's very important. So it looks like everything's good. So we're getting to that stage where we're going to start flashing, okay? And it's always good to flash it. So I'm going to make sure that I'm right on the money before I start flashing, cementing in my cables and everything. All right. Everything's looking good. And there you see the thermostat cable. Okay, so this here is flashing. So the next day I can start laying my tiles. And just take your time with this, so you don't nick any wires or anything. But I do this for a living, so I know how to turn my trowels and everything. But if you're a first time, you can do this. Don't be discouraged. I have faith in you. And I hope that you comment, and I hope that you tell me that you did very well on it. I always like to hear back from people. So again, this cement is just like a pancake batter, guys. It's you do the same thing, and just to make sure that you get all your cement in between those pockets and everything. Make sure you cover all your wires. So anyways, guys, I hope this helped you out. Please like, share, and subscribe again. Help grow my channel so I can get more noticeable. I've got some pretty amazing things coming up for you guys. I'm looking forward to it. Thank you, and have a good day. Bye.